Mic check 1 2. We're back for another session of NCAA 2027. This is your boy, yours truly. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Looking to get it cracking with the #1 team in the country, those Colorado Buffaloes. I'm proud to say that they are pretty much one of the best teams I've played with this year. I mean, since I've started this Dynasty. So I think we definitely have a chance to get past the first game in the playoffs. We definitely should give the second, if we get to the semi-conference finals or if we get to the finals, we should definitely be competitive. We shouldn't be like getting blown out. But then again, you never know. You never know with these things. But today we're traveling into, I think it is Orlando, where the Central Florida University Knights play. Here we go. We only have 2 games tonight. I'm trying to finish the season. Give that away. So if this is a blowout, my probably said do it.
In the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
The Colorado head coach told me before the game, Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action.
We're just in all white. Let's get it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the UCF Knights offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their...
Makes a grab and room
Out the gate, straight to him.
Get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Knights want to move quickly.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
They're coming out really fast today. Okay, they're coming out really fast. They're trying to make sure we're on point. That's good.
From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face.
Come on, Ford.
Could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Knights are marching down the field.
And listen, the defense knew coming
gotta
into this
be on
one, they
point.
were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
We're gonna pick him
Let's
up.
see how they're able to cover
They're doing
him
too
throughout
much
the rest of this game.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Sells to fake. Caught. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film.
That should have been a fumble. I don't know what they got going on over here.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first
that
down,
made him
lower your
pause.
shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of
made him pause
downs.
a little
Nice
bit.
job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
The DBs will back off a bit.
Come
and
on.
he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Stepping to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here.
I want the QB. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I just said I want the QB. Yeah, boys, went and got the QB. Stay on it. It's 25. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm waiting for them.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
I don't know what y'all doing.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And some penalties you just can't take. Delay of game, that's right at the top of the list. 2nd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up in
They
position.
open that line up.
And then he carries it in for the TD.
Martin's just parted perfectly.
And they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffaloes offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Fresh center downs going to the air. A spectacular one-hand grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback.
I think I want to get
you don't
Sauber
stare
busy.
the guy down and tip off where you're
Come
throwing
on.
the
Oh, I
football.
thought he had
He's
that.
trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting waiting to see is how
closing
they
it.
wear this number 1, if they change it all moving forward. But David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the number 1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that number 1 ranking. But it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
Oh, he read that.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass. And that's
Can't
his
do
second
it.
of the season. This guy, unbelievable job.
You just can't do
seeing the
stupid shit like that.
breaking on the
I don't know.
and going and getting that big play.
But why that happened?
Trying to get the corner. Keeps it, looking for the edge.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there.
Because he was playing the other way. I thought he was going to keep going. Backtracked.
That ball should have gone to the running back out on the
So here we
perimeter.
go.
It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
He's brought down quickly.
Well,
Minimal gain
quarterbacks are
there.
doing a
Still
lot
a
of
bit
good
short of the
stuff.
1st down.
Lately. But there's a lot of stuff that I've been doing. Can't make dumb decisions.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Snags it down the right side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have
Like
it
having
first
3
and goal. Defense is backed
linebackers
up.
up there.
Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, UCF!
Yeah.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Bet.
Man, it's so nice
Let me
to
knock
have an
in,
offense
because
that can do
they're
so
trying to
many
embarrass me.
different
We're looking
things
real
and attack in
sloppy today.
different ways. When you run the
We're
option,
looking real
when you
sloppy
roll
to
away,
start the
when you
first
run back,
quarter.
The defense knows how to play it, but how about this? The receiver out wide now a
Let's
little
get
bit.
it together,
A little
fellas.
confusion. QB takes advantage and punches
So
it
we
in for
lose this
6.
game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll
Still
stop
have
him at the
time to
16.
get back in here.
Colorado has the ball back.
We got
and
the talent.
Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've gotten
Let's
off to
go.
a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He's past
What'd I
the
tell you to say?
sticks.
What'd I just say?
Flying down the left side.
We got the talent.
Past
We just
the
got to put it
30.
together.
Inside the all the way. Touchdown, Buffs. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the
Wrap it
end
up.
zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point was good to finish
They
things
quiet in Orlando right now. Nah, don't go quiet, y'all. Y'all was just hype. Y'all was just hype.
off. He
Like,
was hoping for something a little more
y'all was just going
dynamic, but they get him
bananas.
on the
Oh,
ground
not
at the
Monday.
20. And play stopped for just a second as there is an injured
The man
Knight
who
on
made
the
the
field.
incredible
Brady staff out
comeback
there checking on this freshman
interception.
linebacker. They'll
Not
snap
that
it from
guy.
the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside, it's Richard. Crosses the 30. He's got
Try to
it.
miss tackles, guys.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
I'm not getting my angles right when I'm trying to hit
We'll
him.
head to the second quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far.
Let's get better. Oh, no. We're
So
looking
they'll go
sloppy.
back to work after changing into the
Get
field.
better.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rolls right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
A just a minute here and talk about UCF. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help the program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the
good stop, defense. We need a good stop. Let's get down here and score again.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Quick handoff.
75, you had your man right there. That was touchdown.
Defense knocks him down.
If you would have got him, I was going.
106 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires quickly. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Let's get this first down, keep the drive moving.
Powers inside. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up
okay.
4th down as this defense makes a play.
It's okay.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own
What are you at?
territory.
Oh, shit. Let's do it.
Snapped on 4th down.
Well, guess what he does? Guess what this fucking idiot does? He overthrows the man. Oh, he just overthrows him. Why? Don't know. I can't explain it to you.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 45 on his way. It's a seam wide open.
One.
And he rolls into the house.
To the house again.
Touchdown, Colorado.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he takes this from inside the
I know they did not play this game and was like, that's what I like to see. When those overthrows happen like that, especially on wide open players, I know they did like that. I don't know why they allowed that to happen. That's just dumb.
Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now. See if they can continue to get some momentum.
I should have played the...
Takes the catch and he's free. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush it. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Knights moving quickly to the line. The run inside. It's Richard. And they'll spot it.
Getting everything they want.
That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this
Brandon, I'm not
offense with a
helping him.
fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Richard.
Come on, get him.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Lewis.
Good stop.
That's it's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Knights line up to punt it away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Why did you?
For the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it. That ball would just trickle into the end zone.
There has to be some glitching because I didn't press. I just got on the man. I didn't press nothing to make him call a fair catch. I don't know what's going on. Sabotaging me.
Here's this offense with a
I
fresh
have to keep it on the ground probably.
Drops back on first down. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense.
Of course.
Man, he's a problem.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the catch, it's Dalton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
To make sure nobody was on Dalton before I let that go. I couldn't really tell until he got into the light, like on the other side.
Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Some of those icons were in the way.
He wants to throw it again. Moving to his left. Trying to make magic on the scrap. Got some room, entered to the goal line.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players.
He made sure he got the ball over
really
the
nice
pylon.
job, very poised.
Very smart play, run, touchdown. Got the lead.
Puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run.
Come on, defense. Let's keep it up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Don't go over there. You do better going in the middle.
Less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play.
What the fuck?
Such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem.
I couldn't figure out how to get my coverage back to middle deep, to the middle third. It was just, by the time they snapped the ball, it was too late. I knew they was doing it on purpose. I don't know why they should change. I don't know why the icon changed to doing a hook curl instead of standing in the middle third. It's just little shit like that I be noticing, like, and then they take clear advantage of that little mistake. They take clear advantage of. It's like they knew what you were about to do.
There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is
good catch, Wayne.
That they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Buying a little time to his left. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Still looking. He's going to take off. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw one first.
What the?
Hauls it in.
I meant to throw it to 2. I need to know these buttons. Timeout, 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 timeout. What is going on, Joe?
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
I know who you're passing to,
They
though.
need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Out wide right, it's Dalton. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone.
You say you can take one more
We've
play?
got a timeout in
You
the
take one more
waning seconds of
play?
the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Headed to the end zone.
Got it again.
Touchdown.
That boy's a G.
And we've got a shootout.
That boy's a G.
Man, a lot of times you see the way
That
people
boy
close games, the way
is
people close
a
games goes so far
G.
in determining who wins. Nice
He
execution
wants
by
the
this
W.
offense late in the 1st half. Now they're just an extra point away from having the lead going into halftime.
Ramon Simple with the great notice of pressure to move through the pocket, absorb the contact, cross the goal line. Touchdown. Let's take the lead in the
Extra
half,
point
ladies and
here will
gentlemen.
give them the lead.
Let's take the lead in the half, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
the extra point puts them
Let's
on
go.
top by 1. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the number 10 team.
That was tough.
The Nebraska Cornhuskers.
That was almost. That
And
was.
it's the Terrapins.
That was a tough
able
call.
to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of
I
margins.
love it.
And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the bounce house. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the 2nd half. And with that, let's
try to
send it
play
back
with
to
my
the
QB?
guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
This is why you get a scrambling QB. So you can do stuff like this because you need one in college. It's like it's a must. Because offensive lines are not going to be ready to stop the pass rushers.
The Knights will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the 2nd half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with the Buffalo's head coach at the half. He is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-selling.
Gone.
He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the 2nd half. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Under pressure. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it's a great
I
job
thought
by
I
the
was
back
gonna
end of the
throw it
defense that
upward
time, making up for
and
what the
make
front end of the
him
defense
go
couldn't do. The
like
quarterback had all
I guess you
David
gotta
throw
do
that ball,
playmaker
but it was
first.
the hit in coverage that
So
forces the
playmakers
incompletion.
decent.
They're all over him. Still running at the 40. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
Hey, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Colorado.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Let's
And
break it
no
wide
chance
open.
at a
Stop
return
him.
here. They'll start this
Break it wide
drive at
open,
their
get
own
it stopped.
25. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Keeps it himself.
Yeah.
Didn't
Who
even
you
get
thought you was
started.
going?
He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third down, he
left that
drops the
man
throw.
wide open.
Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first
I
down.
don't know why I thought he was going to
The
continue.
Knights in the hurry up.
Watch it.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Be aware for this.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job.
Why you didn't make the
increasing
tackle,
it.
fool?
He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Let's go. You got it. Yes, sir. That's mine. I read it. I got it. It's success, and it is a touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they turn it into a defensive score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Yeah. That was sweet. I knew it was coming. You just gotta play it sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta take it.
He'll try to tack on one more.
I read it. I saw it. Go. Full speed ahead, too.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Some of them are hard to stop, though.
On the move from
But that
inside
one,
is 5.
no.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Pulls it on the option. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The Knights will hustle to the line. Turns into the pile. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Lowers those pads. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Damn it. I'm not seeing the field.
They ruin the drive with a turnover.
It could be my contacts too, dude. Like,
The 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
it could be my
And that's gotta
contacts,
feel
dude.
good, and
Like,
that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first
I'm just
interception of
throwing the
season.
I'm just
Great
pressing
job
the
reading
button.
QB's eyes.
not the right buttons, and at that, oh, I'm not seeing the field.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I love playing man coverage on the back
That
end.
could
Getting
be, I
those
don't know
receivers'
why he was
faces.
a
Don't let
square.
him feel
He was not
comfortable
open
in
at
the
all.
zone where
Like,
they
I
can find
wouldn't
all
even
these
look at,
holes
I
in
don't
the
even
zone.
know
My
why.
rush
I wasn't
can't
even
get
looking
home.
at him to
Pressure
throw it
him,
to.
pressure him, pressure him.
That was
Not in
crazy.
lockstep there
These
with the
interceptions
receiver.
I've been throwing in
Well,
this
tip your hat to
game
the defense getting that
have been
incompletion, 'cause
just
that
not
hasn't
of
happened
me.
often for this
Like, I
guy.
don't
Completed
know
over
what's going on.
70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix
I'm
things
seeing
up?
the
See if they can
coverage and
maybe
I'm throwing it
confuse
right
this
into
QB?
it. Like, I'm seeing it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Left side is Lewis. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short
Gotta read the
pickup on
field
that
better.
one. The
You
Knights
know?
will call on their punt team.
Me and you gotta read
Let's
the
see if he
field
can
better,
help
bro.
the coverage team out with this one.
'Cause that's 2 interceptions that shouldn't have been.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. No room to bring it back. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Dahl. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Third and long.
If it's not there, get out of there. Don't force it.
From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for running room.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Might as well run him again. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much money they got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Selling the fake. Got him downfield. And he was
Stop his sticking.
Gets it all the way to the 38. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry up.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Swings it out to his running back. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Here comes the heat. Caught. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop.
Crap. I saw the man. I could step into the pass. And that is what happens.
Snap in the shotgun.
They step into the pass.
Smack just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The D thinking brings some Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it inside the 45. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Dalton, were you running the right route?
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Running the read option to the
Good
right
stuff,
side of the
fellas.
drive. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, the running back has it. Got him right there.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Look out!
No, sir.
He was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Trying to beat the D deep.
Oh, look at that ball square.
Number 10.
Quandre. Mr.
It's a
Quandre.
really good job by the defense.
Dre
Understanding the
Square,
situation of football.
the little
It's
man,
down. It's
making
late
big
game, you're on a 5
plays.
possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
That boy sealed the game.
And the
Good stuff,
Colorado
Quandre.
offense is coming back onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffs! And the punishment has been extended. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense.
Don't be mad, Don't be mad, Tommy.
This will not be returnable as
Don't be
it
mad,
sails
Tommy.
out of the back of the end zone. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back's got it on the screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Rush is on.
Why you didn't stay up?
Ball's loose.
Got the
Defense
ball.
throws the
Who is that, Quandre King?
Great job by the defense in the back
Quandre.
end of the time. He made the
Quandre
catch. He
acting
had a
up
little
today.
wiggle room to
This is
run
Dre Day.
afterwards, but they were able to
Dre
get to
Day.
him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Not only did Dre get the tackle, the fumble, he recovered the fumble. He got the hit stick and the fumble. Boom. That man acting up.
Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's past the marker. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Buffaloes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Right side, it's Dalton. Touchdown!
He stayed in there, made that throw.
And they take it
Ends
for
the game.
6 more points.
Gonna send it through.
That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in
offense takes control of this football game late, I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
That was a great series of events.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the
Look at the shutdown in the second
right
half.
between the eyes.
They were going ham in the first half. They were just doing everything they wanted to do until I scored I scored that last drive. For the half, and it was simple.
For this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hard commit from Dre Lamp from Lexington, Texas. Terrell Prater, wide receiver from Santa Ana, California. Welcome to Colorado, bro. We're getting recruits during the actual season. That's really good. We can get we can still clean up in the portal as well. Yeah, that's about right. National Defensive Player of the Week, Zach Atwater. Hey, talk to him nice all week. And we got the number 8 team in the country coming into Boulder to end the season. Let's get it popping. Let's look at what we got on the tape for us. So he's going to get scholarships there. No scholarships for this man. Let's see why. He's average, but he's big. I like that. And there's another one from Lexington, Texas. I just got somebody from Lexington, Texas. Maybe they went to the same high school. Maybe they just know each other. But we're going to get him on the team. See if he wants to come play for Colorado. Number 53 at his position, so that's pretty good. Oh, but this guy's much better. This is what you want. This is what you want. Alright, so no The linebackers are going. Let's get some of that money back. Schaefer's going. Daryl Ruffin is still. He's so small though. 5'11", 181. He's going to get intercepted a lot. That's my theory. With short guys, they get intercepted a lot, even with their good stats. Let's see what else we got out here. Mike Prince, Matthias Jones, Keon Quinton. Let's check them out. No. Matthias, what you looking like, Matthias? That is what you need on your team right there. Let's get you in for a review. Let's see. I'm gonna send the house to you. Let's get you in. You're a good asset to have. I don't know what's going to happen to Simple. No. Absolutely not, sir. He doesn't have any scholarships? Okay, he does. Tennessee. But he's still open. Let's see. Where is he at? Oh, he's in Kentucky. So, I mean, he's right. He's not too far. All right. We're about to get it popping against Kansas State. I'm not even going to look at their stats. I'm going to just play this game. Let's get it popping. I just want to get it going. And we're going to come out with the throws. We're going to come out looking throw. Oh, what they got on? Great pants. So we can't wear great pants. We can go like that, though. Let's go.
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field.
It's 23 degrees outside.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that.
Dang it. My fault. I don't want to start the game.
Well, that will give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds.
I don't know why this stuff happens to me. I don't know.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
I don't even know when to do stupid shit like that.
From the gun, they'll try to impose
What?
their will. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. And he found all
Bit.
kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
That's Freeland.
What a dynamic
That's
play on
you
that
don't do
last
that to that man.
field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from
Oh,
the
now y'all
28.
done made my man mad.
This quarterback part of their running game.
Now he's
Guys,
mad.
let's just think for a second
Y'all
about Kansas State.
don't do
They've
that to
climbed
that
into the
man.
top 10, been through some battles, proven
Okay.
themselves to be one of the best teams in the country.
All
What
right.
do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
and goal. Swamped immediately.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Second down to the air. Touchdown, Wildcats.
We got too much time. We should have rushed the quarterback a little bit faster, guys.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. On the
I gave them
drive,
I gave
nice
them
execution. They scored
hella
the touchdown.
yards.
That was big time.
That dumb kick. So blame that.
He'll bring it back
They got
from
him.
inside his 5.
Mulligan like a
Not a
mother.
lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Colorado's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time.
All right, Simple and Dalton, what y'all doing today? What we doing? What we doing, Saubert?
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These
Scary
two
Terry.
were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had
I thought you would be able to get through that too, but maybe not.
Second and long here. Working the ground game. Snowed under by the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Oh, come on,
And
guys.
the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Even when I put the
Buffaloes will try to
base
pin them back with the punt.
base
They'll
coverage
boot it
on
into
y'all,
the night sky for the
fucking
first time.
ravage my offensive line.
Making his first move. They'll get him down at the 21-yard
Come on,
line.
defense.
The coverage team able to
The
stop
offensive
him
line
right
look
there.
pathetic.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw.
Whoop.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick.
He just threw it right to Mateo. Good one.
Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point is good. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with his 3rd possession. Makes the grab, down immediately, he picks up a few. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college playoff. You knew.
That's a fumble.
Ooh.
Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
You just wondered how the weather conditions would affect ball security in this game. It is so cold here at night, and that ball has got to be hard to hold on to. You saw an example of it right there. Bad ball security leads to the takeaway.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get
Go
close to that
bananas
goal
in
line.
Boulder.
Even more physical team, and they're doing
In the
just
cold, 23-degree weather.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I'm gonna make sure we keep it on the ground so we can get y'all home.
And the extra point
I don't want to throw it too much.
On top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took
But
over
I also
possession, but they wasted
enjoy
no time,
scoring
a couple of plays into the
quickly.
end zone.
Off turnovers.
The
Back to
returner
back.
will field it and bring it
Ooh,
back.
where you going, though?
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Hey guys, here on the Kansas State sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback.
Oh, we gotta get you out
Already
by
one
now.
sack on the day.
Throws to the wideout.
Exactly. That's why I gotta get you up out of here, Cocos.
Corral, but not before. He
You-
picks up the first down.
I'm messing with you, trying to get up out of here. I missed that whole thing.
Play through the air, back to the
Get out of here,
line.
bro. Get out of here, brother. Oh, you gotta get that 10.
Let's take a wide view for a second of
would
Kansas
it?
State. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Long way to go on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And this offense early, man, just clicking on all cylinders, right? Like, great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one, that works with the next one.
And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped right there.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Second down, gonna throw it. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide right, it's Dalton. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes.
Let's get the first down. Good.
Soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
It's not there. Don't force it.
Making the adjustment. Drops back on first down. Rush right in his face. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. After one quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The handoff. Nowhere to go. Well, with the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block, but boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there. The defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not fooled, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football, and the defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut on them.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
Nice direction to point the ball outside instead of going inside,
On the run from inside
where
his
that
own
cornerback
5.
or safety could come back and get it.
20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Season alley. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. On the move, he fires.
Good defense.
Had to force that one.
Well, the defense knew this was going to be the guy the offense was trying to get the football to, so it looks like they've got a plan for him. Nice job.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Hand it to the back. Got an alley. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They don't need a bunch on second down. Sends it back in motion. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Turns it upfield. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down in inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Probably the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Now when you've got a running back like that, he just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
Second and long here.
Good stop, D.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Stop right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
A
Tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Well, that ball landed incomplete, but you saw the quarterback's speed, and you saw how big of an asset that is for this offense. There was a good pass rush, but he was easily able to avoid the defenders and at least give himself an opportunity to complete that throw.
Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. From the 42, if they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Did the work himself. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
That has to sting as a defense. In a third and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense wasn't in the right.
He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Buffalo! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offense
runs through a man. He might have space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. He'll do it himself. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. You don't have to make things complicated. You see something, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Good coverage to knock that pass away.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the
He'll take a shot. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Oh, they did me so wrong.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your
Like,
points.
how they do me like that, bro? You give me the right animation to do the,
like that. A costly special teams
block.
penalty. You've got to know
Then
your
you slow it
path
down.
in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field.
I pressed the
There's
button
no real good
perfectly
spot on the
fine,
field for a roughing the
but
kicker
I
penalty,
roughed the
but I'd say
passer.
putting the offense in the
Get
red
out of
zone
here.
is extra bad. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Yes, sir.
Just got rid of that one.
Guess you got to do again.
Pick
a field goal.
Pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Ooh.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but
Let's
not
see what we
much
do
to
in
be
this first quarter.
found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Thrust that arm out. He's really close to that first down marker. But
Like
they stop him
92
just a bit
was
short.
right there.
Man, you put
He
those
probably
slot
wasn't
receivers
paying
in there, and
attention
here's why
as
you do
well,
it. You back him off
or
the
in
football
position
a
as
lot of
well,
times,
but he
who's
was
guarding?
right there.
A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those
If I get this first down, I'm
matchups
gonna call
where
timeout.
you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Oh,
Still on his feet at
Oh.
the 45.
oh,
Flying out to the
oh,
left. He's at the
oh. What a cold-blooded run to kill the half.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his
With the
20th
good
rushing
block.
touchdown on the season.
Great block
Ready
by
to try the
my
point after.
receiver. Took the entire
And with the extra point, they're on
cornerback
top by
out.
18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring
beautiful.
drive. And he capped it off with some swag and some speed with a 73-yarder for the score. What kind of field position? And he pumps it up inside the 20.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
This is a designed run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of scoreboard
Big
watching
plays.
today, fellas, but fear not. Week
Big
13,
plays have been
we've
made
got
in
you
this
covered
game.
here on the
Start
College
off rocky,
Football
but
Update Show. We
we
start
didn't
with
settle that
Notre
ship.
Dame taking taking on the number 6 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Fighting Irish sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. The victory caps off a 6-6 regular season, and now the waiting game for a possible bowl invitation. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Boulder. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Catching up with the Kansas State head coach at the half. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
All right, Holly. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. It's complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
Let's get it.
Plows his way ahead. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Dance a little bit.
Frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like they're going to continue to feature
He's playing inside,
especially
man.
on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Come on, Dalton, that's all you play, boy.
Looking for a big-time play.
We've seen
I
this
put
offense
that.
click
I
and
noticed he
all,
was
and
playing
it's not
inside.
clicking, and something's a
I
little
threw it
bit
over
off,
top
and I like the
inside.
deep shot down the field.
I mean,
Wish they
outside.
would've
Threw it over the
interception,
top
but they
outside.
gotta find
That
a
was
way in this
perfect for him to get. I don't know why he didn't
some
just put his hands
first
up against the
downs
ball.
and some passing yards, because everything's been difficult today.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense.
Yeah.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
7-yard pickup.
Good stop, 16. See what's going if you.
I think think he
You
does a
didn't get
really
him.
good job on this second down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better third down. That's a play we can continue to run even on third down right now.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The fake and wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's got the tight end. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands. First down.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout.
I don't know why Mateo didn't come back to the inside. He's sitting here watching the QB. You're watching the QB. You have all the eyes on the QB like you need to. Come back inside, bro. You see the dudes coming inside. There's nobody going outside by you. Nobody's going outside by
From the
you.
gun. And he finds some solid space.
That's a play
Makes
you
a nice
missed.
game before the
An interception
defense is
you
able to
missed.
stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The play fake. Under pressure.
And look,
Soft spot in the middle.
not paying
Touchdown,
attention,
Kansas
bro.
State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that
You gotta let
momentum
them
back
score.
on your
That's
side.
not good.
You
Look.
still got more work to do, but step one
I'm
accomplished.
glad we came out and scored early enough first possession, but
The Buffs offense
well,
ready to
did
begin
we
this
score? I
drive.
don't know.
This lead
think
that
we
they've
did.
been working with is dwindled to 2
Maybe not.
possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive.
No, we had the punt.
Immediately, he got nothing on first down.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got him quickly. Gets away from one. He's got space.
That's all too. You gotta hold that block, bro.
Put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping it.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Unloads to the
Nope.
wideout. Intercepted. Big play
When pressure is too much, I've noticed that I just press the button. I press square. That's my default. Just when pressure's too much. When I just took the sack. Take the sack. Take the sack.
Interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Breaks into the open. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no.
Just take the sack next time, bro. I'm tired of getting put in that position where the damn offensive line can fucking block.
Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Short pass. Breaks free, and he might be gone. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
The ride. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to field this one, and the returner will be dragged down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Right side, it's Hussein. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's got it. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The snap sets up the throw.
What are you?
It's complete to the
That
right.
is the.
Makes the stop at the 49.
That's the 2nd play. 10 is just not fucking paying attention. What are you doing? Get out the game, bro. If you're not gonna even contribute to a win, you can go. You can go, bro.
Play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
You can go, bro.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
You go sit down.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8.
Cause you doing dumb shit.
Trying to establish the run. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. It's 3rd and 5.
Oh.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's close this out.
Last possession ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another
God.
opportunity for this offense. Found a little space pace. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field and bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands.
Don't say there was a pocket. Was no pocket. To say I was outside, there was no pocket. There was no pocket.
They'll take the penalty and move them back.
What pocket? What pocket? There was no pocket. Whatever was supposed to happen was destroyed.
The penalty pushes the offense back.
It was already
for this
destroyed.
2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout.
There you go, Dalton.
One hand. Has plenty for the 1st down. And
Big play, Dalton.
Watching film of this guy, one of the things that really stood out to me was his catch radius, how you just need to throw it somewhere near his body, and he can reel it in. How great was that one-handed stack? Just climbs the ladder. I thought for sure that thing was going to be falling incomplete, but he reels it in, and it's a massive 1st down for the offense.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39.
Big play, Pat.
Nice pick up there. Hits inside. It's Dahl. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
The hole I went to work in was open, but he was free right there. This is
Wants to pass. That's caught. It's Dalton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout taken here. 2nd one called by Kansas State. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
Come on, guys.
And the penalty
composure.
accepted, and they'll move him back. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Pulls it in with one hand.
That boy Dalton, big play after big play to close out the game. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Tough run here. It's Dahl. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
And the Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Colorado. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Well, it's the last 2 minutes of the season
From their own 17.
where we start the conference championships and the playoffs.
Fresh setter downs going to the air.
It's been a great time
It's dropped after
with all of
taking
these
the
players, the
And this
seniors,
offense has another opportunity
these
to put a
young,
scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man.
hungry
Their
juniors,
defense,
sophomores,
it's been
freshmen.
okay. Like, giving up a lot of points.
Hopefully
Now
they
they're in a
return
situation
and
where
we can
you be
continue
clutch?
this
Can you
dynasty
come up big
next
in a
year.
2-minute situation?
We're going to lose some
when you
people,
really need to?
but we're still going to have a lot of people coming in. Our commits have been crazy this year. So the seniors that we do lose, we got some good talent coming in next year. Just like the year before. We had a good class coming this year. I think it was our best class over the past, 2-3 years that we've been here.
Snapped it, and he
So-
has to have it. The throw. Powers through the defender.
We got
They'll spot the ball
a
at
lot
the
of
34 as he
defensive
goes out of
line
bounds
help,
right there.
running
Lining up
back
from the
help,
34
quarterback
on
help.
first down.
But this next go round, we're going to have a lot of defensive back help,
Fresh set of downs going up
safety
top.
help,
Fires to the big fella.
offensive line help.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
I need to get a
The
4-star,
Wildcats
5-star
go
offensive
back to
line.
work after moving the chains through the air.
I need about 1 or 2 of them.
Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. They're all over it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Got to make the play on fourth. Throwing right.
No, sir.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.
All right. That is the completion of the season portion. Season 3. 12-0. As we dominate the entire conference once again. We're starting to see some separation Texas Tech was our toughest bet. That Michigan State game was tough too. But we got it done. And this is a nationally televised game, so we got some exposure. 2 times this year. Good exposure twice nationally. So, and we won both times. So that's good for our brand exposure. That's good for a lot of our grades as far as upgrading our team, upgrading the prospects. So we got a bye week right now. Got another Mike linebacker, Thomas Schneider from Alpharetta, Georgia. Hold on, what's going on with Christian Rambo? We got a second. That's 2 weeks in a row with National Defensive Player and Conference Defensive Player. And look, it's just a rematch of the last game we just had. Getting full practice. They're just coming right back to Boulder. Oh yeah, let's get him out here. I need all the line help I can get. Looks like it. I don't have too much remaining, so it's going to be end of that spending. All right. Well, we'll take it into next week. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As you can see, I look pretty tired, which I am pretty tired. We'll be back on. Oh, come on. Is this a 5-star? The first 5-star recruit coming in, Cordell Conte from Marietta, Georgia. I have to go look at this man's stats now. I didn't even know he was considering us. Now I got to look. Ooh, he chose us over LSU and Miami. Ooh. He saw what Atwater did. That's what that was. He just saw what Atwater and Mateo did. He was part of that. So we'll get him in. If we don't get it done this year, we'll get it done next year too. It's a guarantee. I'm giving myself at least 5 years here to get it done. But I think we got some. Yeah, have a good night.